So it's a story to that, and the story is when I graduated from the University of Buffalo, I was actually working for a nonprofit. I was a program director, and then I was promoted and voted in by the board of directors to be the executive director. And so, long story short, I got married. My wife and I relocated to Orlando, Florida. And that's really where I began my planning career in a professional context. Mm-hmm. I've always worked with government, mm-hmm. and I've always worked in a professional environment. But being hired as a planner and a professional was with the Orange County government in Orlando, Florida. And I worked there as a comprehensive planner. So I dealt a lot with land use. We dealt a lot with large and small scale cases, big cases. And it was very much different. I was new to Florida. I was new to Orange County. I was new to Orlando. And you know, a lot was different. So I spent about over 10 years in Orlando, learning so much, you know, about Orlando. And you know, during my time there, I watched the activity that was going on in Buffalo ever since we left. I never wanted to leave. It was just the circumstances, you know, that again was kind of leading, you know, and also the circumstances here, you know, with working as a planner and things probably wasn't the best at the time. You know, with the city of Buffalo or any other firm in the city of Buffalo. You go to Orlando, Florida, and there were 10 or 12 planning firms, private, that at least had, you know, anywhere between 15, 20 planners. So, you know, you had a much more priority for planning in the South. So, so, you know, during my time there, we learned a lot, and I knew that it was, you know, toward the latter years, the opportunity to come back was very viable, it was very fruitful. Again, it was all God's leading. I just can't get away from that. I wish I could say that I was smart enough to know that the trends were going, and you see all of this wonderful development that's happening, and you know things are transitioning. But that was a big part of it too. The development of the canal side. People talk about the renaissance of the physical development, and it's evident. But there was a renaissance and a revival in the people. There was a hope that I haven't seen in years. There was an expectation that I haven't witnessed in a very long time. And the conversation was different. You know, my wife and my family, we'd come back to Buffalo and we'd visit every Christmas. And you know, we'd talk to people and say, man, you know, a lot is going on, and, you know, I see this building, and I see that, and you guys got plans for this and plans for that. And people would say, oh, you haven't seen half of it, you know. And these were people at one time would say, oh, there's nothing in Buffalo. Oh, it's horrible. I'm getting out of here. I'm leaving, you know. There's nothing for me. There's nothing, you know, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And, you know, you look at the conversation 5 years ago, and then 5 years later, and it's just, you haven't seen the best of it yet. We got this coming, we got that coming. So there's like this new expectation, you know, that people have caught on to and recognized. And so the opportunity came, and there was an opening, and you know, I had applied, and just so happened that there was an opening that my wife qualified for, you know? And so that kind of worked out.
That's cool.